Today we meet to begin consideration of articles of impeachment against President Donald J. Trump. Other presidents have resisted congressional oversight, but President Trump's stonewall was complete, absolute, and without precedent in American history.
When they can't make their argument that the president pressured Mr. Zelensky, they then attack Mr. Zelensky. The majority is saying Mr. Zelensky is a liar, and we in this body, the Democrats, are tearing down a world leader in the eyes of those that don't like him in his own country and Russia, who is attacking him. When we can't make our case, we tear down, not only try to tear down the leader of the free world, President Trump, we're tearing down the newly elected leader of the Ukraine. After all of these hearings and all these grand pronouncements and all these thoughts of crimes in plain sight, we get abuse of power? With no real dates on this is the abuse. It's just generic, vague statements.
It's understandable that Republicans feel loyalty to the leader of their party, but loyalty to our country and our Constitution must be greater.
What we're debating here, in my opinion, is the weakest case in history. And yet the Democrats have decided to go full speed ahead, again because of the clock and the calendar, with an incomplete record, simply by using hearsay evidence and trashing the rules of the House every time they can in order to speed things up for the preordained conclusion, and that is a partisan vote for impeachment.
Tomorrow, this committee will hold a vote to impeach a president without having heard from a single fact witness and without allowing the minority party the ability to call any witnesses or present any defense. What a travesty of justice.
The House is a separate and co-equal branch of government. We don't work for this president or any president. We work for the American people.
Fortunately, we the people are not as dumb as President Trump thinks we are. If you break the law and withhold documents, we know it's not because those documents make you look good.
If the president had not abused his power, if everything he did was truly perfect, he would have asked, no, he would have demanded that everyone who works for him come forward and tell the truth. But instead of ordering his staff to tell the truth, he silenced them.
Think about what Chairman Schiff did last week. He released the phone records of the president's personal lawyer. He released the phone records of a member of the press, and he released the phone records of a Republican member of Congress. This is scary stuff. This is scary stuff, what they're doing, and frankly, it is dangerous for our country. It is not healthy for our country, and we should all remember what Emmett Flood told us, the president's lawyer, what he told us this past spring when the Mueller report first came out. It would be well to remember that what can be done to a president can be done to any of us.
We are marking up articles of impeachment for offenses that aren't crimes that some members of Congress have never heard of before, much less know what it means.
House Democrats aren't clarifying that no one's above the law. They're just clarifying that none of them are above partisanship and politics. This is the quickest, thinnest, weakest, most partisan impeachment in all of American presidential history. And for all the radical left's attacks on the president's honesty, it's their lies that continue to fuel this scorched earth strategy of impeachment.